New technologies are help to gear one of the large scourges of air journey, aeroport queues. But at which price to our confidentiality? Queues to verify in and fall yours mind, at safety, at certificate monitoring and eventually queues at yours landing valve. Air journey can be a disappointing industry, though if these queues are substantially a outcome of airports hard to provide our security. And as more than of us fly, 4.4 trillion passengers are prediction to get to the skiing in 2018, airports are creature spurred to their framework. So the production is hoping technique can streamline the trial, in growing use of biometry such as face acceptance, and not fair at certificate monitoring. For example, UK Airways uses face acceptance while landing passengers on national UK air transportation, as for several world air transportation out of the US. Nomadic people flyer of Heathrow are photographed while departure via safety. Other picture is undertaken at the landing valve, and if the picture matches the unique one and the information confirms they are at the order valve, it automatic opening. The US framework combines verifying data in biometry, images and fingerprints, and biographic information of passports and visas. While an occupant arrives at a landing valve, a new picture is undertaken and compared to the information on recording. Rahul Cooper, Digital Aeroport Style Officer at UK Airways, says the attitude can bisect the period it conducted to executive board 240 human beings on an world flying, in a consecutive 10% enhancement in flying punctual. We trust how this starts to show how we can use sameness services more than wide and is an essential portion of our vanity to build a seamlessly travel, says Mr. Cooper. A date, a conventional certificate scanning or bounce may no much longer be necessary. Such person scanning technique is creature trialed at Singapore's Changi Airport, wherever one capacity annex could be spot loose passengers who've lacking the definitive landing urge for their flying, the airport carrier says. Changi's Terminus 4 is already with the technology for personality service verifying, bag fall, migration and landing. In the US, Estuary Airlines is planner to use face acceptance at verifying, safety, landing and customs officer at the Maynard H. Jackson World Terminus at Jackson Atlanta Airport, making off-in certificate checks generally for several world nomadic people. Study consulting Morrows and Sullivan reckons airport conducting to increasing the occupant expertise will achieve $, by 2020. Technique seamless integration in airport functions is managed by a increased consumer demand in air journey and declining terminus power, says Ranjit Benjamin, the company's production analysis for space, defense and safety. This trend to use technique is not regionally bounded. Cities about the ball include continuing projects how efficaciously expand digital technique for seamlessly occupant control and trial effectiveness. Dubai Airport in the Joint Arabic Emirates as well has big, and bizarre, plans for biometric technique. The airport intends to substitute conventional safety desks in fish tank-like tunnels showing up to 80-person scanning cameras masked as minnow. As passengers go via they are scan of each corner time they see at the images, and the seized information is compared in current ID photos. The at-first tunnels are due to be established by the end of 2018, in all terminals to be furnished in the technology aquariums by 2020. Technology begin up VeChain believes blockchain, the technique justification cryptocurrencies, will assist ensure us in safe, verifiable digital identities how could do airport queues a item of the history. Its software program generates a alarm, a mathematics release of the scarlet, orange, verdant of a traffic lighting, on a occupant's certificate, help authorities check the occupant's sameness and construct a repute and confidence score about how journey paper. These mathematics signals are saved on the blockchain, prevent falsification and reaching verifiable unanimity. The more than times the certificate and occupant information is checked, the superior its repute becomes, such a how inexact information introduced on a order website, a overall incident how contributes to intermittent, could be fixed automatic, the business hopes. Blockchain is the top attitude we include advanced today as a civilization for recording compliance, claims VChain's head execution Ariella Kai. Or nice accounting records are nice for safety, since yours hazard evaluation is ever just as nice as the accounting records he's relying at. The VChain plate is creature proven by IAG, the World Airline Company team who owns BA, Iberia, Aer Lingus and Vueling. This aeroport of the next will see passengers breezing via out of irritating queues or paper checks, in their certificate never outgoing their pouch, she says. But where biometry is developed, concerns on confidentiality and information protect are certainly to pursue. Picture acceptance is received superior, but it is far of impeccable. In humane rights campaigners such as Confidentiality World and Humane Rights look precautionary on misidentifications and the capacity for misuse by authorities. For its portion, BA says it does not conduct any occupant ID information, but transfers it to the U.S. Customs Officer and Boundary Protect Sameness Framework, that later sends behind anonymized matchstick or no matchstick signals. And as length as air passengers gain of the enlarged comfort of queuing less air journey, confidentiality concerns may stay muted.